Well, we got ourselves another job to do, so let's head out here into the shop, show you guys. My buddy got a hold of me and said he had a C10 he needed some floor pans done in, so we're gonna go ahead and put some floor pans in this thing. But it's a pretty sweet little truck. I can't remember what year he said. It's definitely got to be the 70s, 73 to 78-ish. It's around headlights, but there it is. It's a small box, definitely got cam in it. It sounds good. But side note, I really like this purple color that's on the doors. But he wants me to change out these floor pans. They don't look too bad, right? Other than the fact that somebody before him filled it with fiberglass. That's all fiberglass. See if I can dig some of that out real quick. But the underneath of this thing is, oh wow, yeah, that's thick. This is definitely not how you're supposed to use a knife either. In case you didn't know. But, yeah, the person must have laid a bunch of fiberglass padding down and just poured resin, because the underneath this thing, you can just see it seeping through all the holes, and it's pretty rusted out along the rocker area. So it's definitely not the prettiest thing to look at from the underneath side. And the cab mount's completely shot. It needs a cab mount, so he just wants to go ahead and change the floor pans out in it. But yeah, this side's the same way. You can actually see it right there too. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this seat out and get chipping away at some of this stuff and start getting this mapped out and see how I want to attack it. But he's got floor pans, cab mounts back there, so we will get to cutting away and try to make this thing a little better than what it was. So I got the truck jacked up, and as you can see, there's really not any cab mount left. Inner rocker's shot. I don't know, well, you can tell, but this is the floor. They laid some steel or something over top of it and then riveted it. And there's all that fiberglass that I'm really not looking forward to getting out of here, but the other side's not nearly as bad, but it's also going to be getting cab mount and floor pan too. But I'm going to start on the driver's side because that's by far the worst. So this puts it a little more in perspective on how much fiberglass is here. The old screwdriver trick is not working, so had to bust out the big boy. But this entire floor just straight fiberglass. I mean, I haven't started itching yet, but man, I'm really hoping that I don't. But yeah, this fiberglass goes all the way up into there. Filled this entire seam line. So it's gonna take a bit to get this out, but I want to get it out. I don't want to cut through it because all that stuff will be breathing it in. I don't feel like wearing a mask. It's already hot out here, but I also want to get it all out. That way I can see, you know, what all I'm actually working with, see how much of this floor I actually need to cut out, because I try not to replace more than I have to. So, oh, yeah, this is, look at that. That is crazy. That entire floor, dude. Oh. I've never ever seen anything like that. All right, well, after about, I don't know, 15 minutes of chiseling away at this thing, that's what's underneath it. Sweet. Still got a little bit right there to take care of, but it's a fiberglass floor pan mold for a square body. That still blows my mind. I've never seen somebody cover the entire floor like that. I mean, that's pretty bad. I mean, I get it if you don't have a welder or whatever. I'm sure that was their way of fixing it, but I mean, it looked okay, I guess. But the underneath this thing, I can't believe they went through all the work to fix that, but just left the cab mount the way it was. I'd be more worried about the cab mount, honestly. I mean, that's just natural air conditioning. That ain't there. That is a spitter. That is a, you don't have to stop to use the bathroom. You just whip her out right to the ground. So, I mean, I would have fixed the cab mount before I fixed that. That's all I'm saying. I'm hoping that passenger side pops out fairly easy too, but I'm going to doubt it. Well, I got the passenger side floor all cleaned up. Well, I got the fiberglass out of it. You can definitely see it's seen its fair share of better days. And then I found that. Oh yeah, just a big old ball of fiberglass and Bondo I knocked out of there. We weren't going to change the rockers or cab corners. But unfortunately, I had to call him over, and we've decided to go ahead and change rockers, cab corners, inner rockers, and change this floor piece here. I'll show you. But pretty bad. It's all thin through here. All they did was they stuck the new rocker over top of the old rocker, filled it with Bondo, so all that moisture just sat in there and ate this new rocker out. And then I'm pretty sure that's the same thing they did back here to the cab corner, because some pretty thick Bondo there. And then you can see the drill screw holes in it, so we're gonna go ahead and change it all out. I don't know if I showed you in the other clip, but all they did with that inner rocker is drilled some holes, put some screws in them, ground the heads flat, and then bonded over top of those. So that was a pain in the butt to get out, but it is what it is. I'm not a body guy, and I don't do perfect work by any means, but this is pretty bad. And this just shows that whenever somebody thinks it's just floor pans or thinks it's just this, until you dig into it, you really don't know what all is, hidden underneath of multiple layers of paint. I mean, sure, you could tell that there might be Bondo in certain spots, but I can tell you this right here, I did not think that was there. They hid that pretty well. So the cab corner had a couple spots where it was bubbling through, which I was gonna sand through and see anyways, but I just took the flap disc to it, and the back of this cab is just mangled up. I mean, we can see how not flat that is anymore. But so this just turned into a pretty decent sized project. So I was hoping to get it done in about a week and a half, putting the floor pans, cab mounts, and fixing the outer floor, like where the seat hump is. But I'm still gonna try to get it done fairly quick, but I work a normal job also, so I come out here when I get off work in the mornings. I work third shift, work for a few hours till it gets blazing hot. So I'm hoping this weekend I can hit it pretty hard. I don't really have anything planned, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. The next video, I'll show you guys how I like to do cab corners and rockers. Again, I'm not a body guy by any means, so you take that however you want to take it, but I've done a few sets and they've turned out pretty decent. I did a set in my buddy Jeff's truck and I was real happy with that. But it was a patinaed paint job truck, so he blended it in as good as he could, and it turned out real nice. So I'm hoping we can make this one look just as good. I know Tom said he's gonna paint this truck eventually, so I'll have to step up my Bondo skills. But all right, well, thanks for watching this video. I'm gonna start splitting these things up because one, it's a pain in the butt to edit out. You know, edit out a 20-minute video, it takes forever. And that could be time I could be spending working on these. So I'm gonna say hit some highlights of, you know, some things that I think are good to know, things that might help one of you guys possibly do this. So anyways, thanks for watching, and make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day.